But this champion does make sense, so I'm glad they have locked that one in. One thing we have to look at with Newbee's team composition, now the Braum is secured for more, is that they all actually have auto attack reliance.
He just tries to pop a lot of damage, and Mint taking a very circuitous route around his camp to dodge the ward.
Want to lose trades, and if a jungler's there, he can.
The jungler, in fact, is ganking bottom. Crystal is stunned. Those auto attacks you talked about, flash, engage. Crystal already used his. He gives up first blood, but Flandre looks set to solo kill. Body blocks it, but gets stunned.
Oh, no.
And the slow will follow up. So Flandre almost solo kills V in the top lane, but Mint is here. He's got the Sonic Wave, and will get it. He's got his buddies back.
So the positioning of that recall from V is not disrespectful, but unaware.
As they're just receiving consistent harass,
There's
but there's
a teleport.
Mint is on his way down there as well. No, he can't make up his mind. A little bit of miscommunication here as Cool is the one who teleports onto Crystal. Welcome back to the LPL. I hope you like the sepia-colored game.
Very well done from Cool, unfortunately
For them on that warding route. And you mentioned the top lane, V and Swift continuing to farm, or excuse me, V and Flandre continuing to farm it up. Here comes
he
Mint.
goes.
That's the Dominus. And V almost goes down just to Flandre. Mint will polish off the kill, but Snake just capitalizing on that advantage they've got.
And this is the right thing from Mint. He's attacking the winning lane. He's trying to push that lane further into a lead.
But Mint is down there as well. Swift heads up top. V's going to force the engage on the Flandre, but with the Dominus engage, that's a lot of damage. They have enough to finish this Renekton off before he finishes then
Oh, no, here he goes.
Swift is going to try chasing, flash for the slow, and Cool gets there as well. He is gifted the kill by his team. So, if it's Cool playing with Newbee or Newbee playing with Cool, either way, they set one up and take a kill down
Just yet. And Flandre has teleported.
Oh, SOFM gets caught window shopping. And he will go down. Cool is gifted the kill once again. 2-0-1. This LeBlanc is starting to come online.
They used so much to secure that kill.
They really did. Newbee still have that gold on the map as V from over the wall engages onto Flandre. Here comes Happy and Swift. They're going to bully him down for another kill. So Newbee are finding these picks across the map, but Snake still have got a bit of a momentum advantage. Swift kicks Cool into the snare from Crystal. He pops back just in time to get a fourth bullet to the face.
They trade kills. There will be a Rift Herald. Doesn't actually mean all that much. I expect V will be the recipient.
These bullets, that's teleport being activated by Flandre. Here comes the big croc, and does Newbee have time to burn it down? No, they don't. More gets detonated as V flanks over the side for Zatai, forces the flash. He's found Mint as well, and despite the low health of Snake, no one has gone down yet. Happy is firing shots away as best he can. V follows up, gets the snare, knock-up onto Zatai. Swift will follow as well, and they manage to lock down both Flandre and Zatai. Swift chases SOFM, says jungler versus jungler.
Don't do it,
wait,
SOFM.
this is a handicap. The minions almost finish him off, but there is Cool. He's going to be able to get that kill easy peasy.
V still had his ultimate until he died. Just to be clear, he's got a team.
There he goes. He's listening to your advice and ulting immediately onto Flandre, who almost 1v2s. V doesn't get the tactical sweep heal in time, so it is a 1-for-2 trade as Swift is dead. Big pop. A huge distortion as Moore is going to get the knockout to slow. Swift flanking from the far side as Zatai is very low health. They continue to chase. Moore gets Flandre as SOFM is running for his life. Zatai is going to try to look for the hero play, but dies to the auto attack. Swift on the far side as V flanks and catches a huge catch onto Crystal. Manages to get the slow despite the flash of Mint, and with the bait of Swift, Mint gets slowed down long enough for V to follow up for the execution as Snake are aced. And
to grow. Consistently they're falling behind with a Baron on the back of Newbee. It doesn't look like there's a lot left for Snake besides this fight. So that Ezreal ulti kicks it off. It's that Yaki.
Over the wall, V tries to get back around, and teleport is now being used by Cool as Flandre heads right on back. Cool is going to hop over the wall as V baits him forward. Flandre goes down. He should have seen that coming, but goes down regardless.
And he did see it coming, but now the problem's going to be the rest of the map, because that was still members up there, but those members have teleports, and at the end of the day, this is just a holistic coverage from Newbee where they will win everywhere at once.
Yeah, the top inhibitor finally goes down just about the same time as the bottom one does. Swift is stalling out as teleport is used by V to join up with his bottom lane. The first inhib will fall, and despite 4 members of Snake trying to defend that top inhibitor with Baron buff, it's only a matter of time before it too goes down.
Yeah, this top lane's going to go for sure. There's no contest from Snake. If they do commit, it'll be a desperate fight or a catch.
Ooh, Cool is actually caught by the snare. His Zhonya's is not off cooldown just yet, so it's either go or get out, and it looks like it's go time. Redemption being dropped. Goes in. Mint is not going to get the kickoff. Is an excellent stealth from Swift, stalls it out. Redemption to top themselves off, but it is just too little too late. The final inhibitor is going to go down. Curtain Call is going to be dropped, but immediately that means LeBlanc gets an opportunity to go back in on the Jhin. With minions shoving down the mid lane, it's only a matter of time before Newbee start pressuring onto this Nexus. It's do or die time for Snake.
Just wait for the minions. They're all starting to crash onto those turrets now, and there's just too much pressure there for Snake to deal with. They have to go.
Yeah, backs against the wall. Flandre is going to be the first to try to force a fight. Hysterics has already been popped as Happy shreds through his health bar. As a collective unit, they retreat to the fountain. But Zatai gets demolished as the rest of Newbee finish off the Nexus and don't even care about the fight. Newbee demolish Snake in game number 1.
As far as victories go, that was pretty fairly on the back of Cool, the damage that he was doing.
But
no.
Yeah, Nautilus is the final pickup for him there.
Just about having those options, you know, Dom. If you decide that your team really wants to have a split pusher as best they can. They may not, though, because that ward was, in fact, placed.
Yeah, instead, with the buff spawning in just 3, 2, 1.
The right call. Yeah, it's from Swift, but, I mean, it's not a great choice.
SOFM actually immediately invaded into the top with Cool recalling. There's nobody to collapse on that Rengar. He makes his way top, leaps forward onto V, manages to land the bola. Zatai follows up. That's first blood to Snake.
And clever from Zatai, actually, to be up here at all. They give him the goal. He's trying to contest this. It does leave a problem in the bottom lane.
Yeah, they're diving onto Happy. Teleport is being used as Flandre is collapsing. Happy's trying to clear the minions. He needs to get level 6, but does not stand a chance. Gets slammed by the barrel.
And a big minion wave is
by Newbee. They're turning onto OQ in the top lane. That's Exhaust. Crystal stalls it out. True Shot Barrage again is going to miss Happy as the arrow finds Crystal in the front. Flandre is there, but that's Wild Growth used. They managed to find SOFM in the mid lane as well. And Newbee collapsed the dynamic trio in the mid lane.
Flandre doesn't have his ultimate, so there's no real dive available in this top lane, and plan is to build Banner of Command.
Yes.
And prevent both of them from being able to split this.
They're going to try to collapse onto Crystal here. He doesn't have any flash, and they're able to nuke him down. Teleport onto the ward just behind SOFM. He's got a bullet ready, but he eats a snare. Depth charge, but he's knocked up as well. But stealth, Hook is going to follow up. No amount of stealth is going to prevent you from escaping this. He tries to turn and leap over, then the cast separates. V continues to follow. His True Shot Barrage is there, and that's another one. V, relentless, chases SOFM down. That's 2 kills to Newbee, but they sack and starts it out. The arrow finds Crystal. He's got both of the summoners. Swift in the front is going to deal a lot of damage, but doesn't have enough as Moore gets executed by Zatai. Teleport completed from Flandre. Collapses onto Swift and pins him to the wall. He dashes over the far side, but with OQ pursuing, he does not stand a chance.
And there it is for Snake. They actually get the fight. This time Newbee are the ones trying to actually save.
Going to be forced to give it over. Snake take the second dragon of the game.
Ooh, they've got
Crystal manages to eat the stun and goes down to Swift. Not even the full unleashed power is enough to kill it off. But he's so tanky. Zatai eats a big hit. He got the chrono break off, but that's only going to do so much. Cast reset from a huge flank. Moore goes down as Swift is going to get knocked straight up by the blast cone. He's going to try to make it over the wall, but Zatai has got his arrow ready, but he's low mana. 1,500 health. Cool is there. Swift makes it over the wall. He steals it! Oh my god, Newbee steal the Baron. Swift is tethered against. He will finally drop to SOFM, but V is going to punish as many members as he can. Knocked back by the Scat of the Week. Happy is cleaning this fight up, and Newbee win the ensuing fight, and they have got the Baron.
As if this wasn't.
He's not going to be enough to kill Flandre. The minion wave was long since cleared. There's the True Shot Barrage. Zatai is on the inhibitor right now, and Newbee are not able to break this down. Cool! It's going to be brute force, but Snake don't know that. They decide to turn on the Moore instead. He ends up going down, but the cast now finds V. He's in the front, and Happy is separated from his team. Saved over the wall by Cool. Happy is exhausted, but finally will go down. Flandre falls in answer, but will it be enough? He's got the Guardian Angel popped. It's all up to Cool. SOFM is right there. V is going to try to keep him safe. 2 versus 5. Do Newbee have what it takes, or will they give this win over to Snake?
It doesn't look like
no answer. Newbee have got to give it up for dead. Snake at the bottom of the standings. I can't repeat this enough. Worst win-loss ratio in the LPL. This team has been falling apart. Now gets a big chunk with the Thunderlords, but he's got the Chrono Break. True Shot Barrage is not enough to kill
get
Cool,
broken
but
right
he's
now.
backed away. Bottom has been cracked by Zatai, who turns onto V. Middle is going to be broken by the rest of Snake as well. That's all 2 Bear Inhib. The arrow is going to miss OQ as he flashes. Doesn't even waste the time with the Arcane Shift. And Flandre trying to keep V out of this fight. He's massive, but there's nothing he can do. Cool is healed up, and Newbee are forced to make a final stand under their Nexus as the inhibitor itself goes down. V finds a hook onto Crystal instead of OQ, not the target he wants. Cask knocks him back in. No matter how massive that Nautilus is, he has to respect this huge damage out of Snake.
And Snake look like they want it back, except for SOFM, because he just wants to hang out. Have to do damage, or it is over.
True Shot Barrage finds Swift. Cool is chunked down to half. He's backing away. Double Redemption is layered. Zatai goes in. He's going to be knocked up in CC lock. He's going to get the GA pop, but the Nexus is laid bare. Do they have enough to drop this, or are they going to try to take the fight instead? They turn it back, and Newbee managed to land the stun. SOFM finds Cool and assassinates him. More will get the silence as Happy tries to follow up, but the Nexus is undefended, and Zatai is dead. This is 4 versus 4 right here, as they are just trying to hold on for their lives. Happy is going off. He is going huge right now. Doesn't have enough and is denied the exhaust. Flandre follows up. He can't get in.
What?
And this is Happy still alive. OQ is probing with these Mystic shots. Super Minions are on the
OQ's ending
Nexus
the game.
with the Baron buff. Happy is healed, and Swift goes down. OQ will do what Snake could not for the past 2 weeks. And finally, Snake take a win against a team. This is finally...
For Zatai, he can pick for like winning lane like the caster, he can pick and control mage that goes equal in lane, and then you look at their team composition, what he actually wants from a Cassiopeia is a little bit too... is actually super interesting. Zatai can find a way to control this lane, which you would expect he does on Orianna. Then SOFM actually has one more time, so Swift's just trying to keep eyes on it. Nice pump fake, they want to dive.
Yeah, they set up the tether with the spell shield down. That's exhaust as well. First blood, OQ.
Wow. That was done well, but I don't know where more disappeared to.
Oh, that's heal, but 3 slows is going to be a lot of hits onto Crystal.
Don't do it.
Yeah, SOFM manages to find Swift in his own jungle and will kill him with the assistance of Zatai. Meanwhile, Crystal walked out of there. It's 2-0 Snake.
So he should be.
There's a twice as many CS on SOFM as Swift. He's invading now and will spot Swift. Leaps over. Here comes Crystal as well. There's no flash for Swift. He's about to get the clear, but doesn't get his cleanse in time. Another kill onto SOFM, and Snake are smashing Newbee.
There are 3 controlled. Yeah.
Realm Warp, they're going to try to force a fight onto Zatai. He flashes, but there's the follow-up Hextech Ultimatum. Cool's going to try to get in there. Shockwave finds feet, doesn't fling him out, and Swift is the one who leaps in for the kill.
Zatai didn't have flash to use it.
Mid as well. That's a snare onto SOFM. Now they've got the ultimatum. Realm Warp is not going to take anyone, but they turn onto Zatai. He's still got no flash. Shockwave flings V back in. He goes down to the assassination from Crystal as SOFM backs out. OQ is almost there, but Zatai, despite his damage, does not have enough. SOFM leaps the wall, makes sure to wait and make it nice and painful for Swift as he escapes. Meanwhile, Flandre was able to collapse and get a kill onto Moore. Yeah, he's still there for some reason, trying to bait Swift further in. OQ and Flandre are following up.
There's a moral battle between junglers right now, but
yeah.
He's feeling excitable here.
Here comes Zatai, flanking from the side. He's got no summoner spells, but he does have Shockwave. Tosses out the command attack to zone. Happy into the wall. Poor Sivir goes down. Flandre is waiting on the side, but he's actually spotted out by Swift, who gets Thrill of the Hunt, and then he's collapsed into the wall. This is brutal. Snake are tearing Newbee apart.
They are completely dismantling Newbee.
Owns away the Sivir and doesn't even care about the turret shots. That's all 3 tier 1s. With SOFM leaping, he gets the slow with his evolved W, and Happy goes down. The Hextech Ultimatum tossed onto Zatai as V is going to try to burst him down. He gets the kill, but SOFM is hot on his heels. Meanwhile, Flandre is collapsed upon by Cool and Swift. He ends up going down as SOFM finally assassinates V. Crystal is separated from his team, and suddenly Snake find themselves falling apart. Good flash over the wall gets him out, but Newbie are on the wrong side.
I want that more. He will die. I know he's baiting. Like, I understand that there is an exhaust, but that's still a lot of pressure.
Hoku's there too, and he's got that completed Triforce Shockwave onto Cool as they assassinate him under his own turret. Flandre is on the other side of the map trying to duel with V, and SOFM is a god.
That was a casual tower dive at a second turret on a rise. Head go with you, I believe that SOFM just did that. It's not even that he, like, you don't want to believe he did that.
Yeah. That's Flash. Oh man, Crystal is engaged upon from 4 directions as 4 members of Newbee catch him out of position. Caught on a warding mission. You called it. You did.
Ward was, man. Crystal.
And the game is definitely slowed down a bit. OQ gets harassed and buffers his True Shot Barrage before the bubble. OQ is going off right here. Oh my god! That is amazing!
No, it's OQ. He's having a great time. 3-0-2.
Hunt. Realmorph is ready. It's being used behind the pit with Flandre there. It gets Swift. Those back minions. V is forced to walk up. The inhibitor has already been broken. The base has been fractured. And with Zatai and OQ there, they start setting up, looking for the next inhibitor. It's a 3-2 split. OQ catches up with the 20% crit. Flandre eats a slow.
And a shockwave needs to be the difference here.
Yeah. Last game, it was a game of inches. This game, it is significantly more than that. As Snake find a huge assassination, and they actually follow up onto Cool as well. The two wave clear carries for Newbee are dead.
They're staying mid lane, so this absolutely could be the game over here. Bottom lane inhibitor's the next best thing. They've got easy minion waves set up. The minion control has been stellar from Snake. They do decide to end instead.
Yeah, adjacent teleport to keep that minion alive as OQ starts clearing out the bottom Nexus turret. Flandre completes it. That's Hextech ultimatum onto SOFM, looking for at least the pride kill onto that jungler who has been so huge this game, but OQ is having none of it. He is cleaning up in the backlines, and they will not be able to find that kill. The Nexus turrets go down, and Snake come back in the series to take game 2 and game number 3,
God, getting
the execution kills on the fountain and defeat their opponents of Newbee.
That was pretty rude from Zatai, but that was pretty good from Snake. There's not much more you can say about a victory like that. Level 1, they had the lead, and at 29